T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video Production presents the Orlin Cohen High School Game of the Week. Today, it's the Golden Flashes of Sayville High School hosting the Eagles of West Babylon in girls lacrosse. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Timothy Hank Memorial Field here in Sayville for our High School Game of the Week. Our lacrosse season opener, Mike Trezza on hand, along with Vanessa Windsor to bring you all the action. And Vanessa, West Babylon comes in here, a team that's had a lot of success, but this year, a team 1-1 on the season, but in the middle of a rebuild.
Yes, 1-1 on the season. Coach Kilgus is excited, though. She has a game plan for even though she's a young team, and they're really going to look to slow the game down.
And one advantage that she does have, she has one of the best, if not the best, player on Long Island, and that, of course, is number 9, Lacey Downey.
Yes, Lacey Downey is incredible. She's committed to Boston College. She is a do-it-all midi, draw, defense, and attack. She's really, Coach Kilgus said this year, she's really like a coach on the field to these girls as well, helping with the rebuild, really looking to keep her legacy here and help these girls rebuild their program.
And while West Babylon's going to try to slow things down, Sayville today is going to try to speed things up, and they are 2-1 so far this season.
Yeah, Coach Dickens said that he is going to go fast pace. He's really excited. He also said he has a sideline to put in. So he's just really excited to get to that first draw, and he really wants to play fast pace today.
And the spotlight player for them is a senior. That is number 9, Taylor Haas.
Yes, Taylor Haas is an amazing attacker. She's committed to John Hopkins. Last year, she had 26 goals and 14 assists. So she's really the backbone of really getting that ball behind the net.
Sayville and West Babylon set to get it on. We'll be back with the opening draw and all the action right after this. You are watching the Orlin Cohen High School Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Incredible pass. Look at Johnson on the other end. And then a goal back for Farmingdale. Double comes every time Spallina beats it.
He's got to give it up. He does to his brother, who scores.
Spallina to Spallina. You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires and a save by Bowden. Her fourth already.
Fourth in
7 minutes. And another one! Oh my, what instincts! And then her minning.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores! There's a nice dish, and there's a score! Will Bernie goes boom!
Incredible pass. Eaton goes, she shoots. High! No! A goal! Eaton is eating! Calabria ahead inside, high save again! 15 saves every time Spalina beats it.
To the stands for some treats, some beverages, face painting for the kids. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the West Babylon Eagles. 00, Maddie Blasek. Number 24, Lindsay Olivar. Number 21, Alex Lynch. Number 20, Rebecca Vital. Number 18, Sarah Bloshme. Number 17, Kayla Carsony. Number 15, Samantha Marisi. Number 11, Jenna Kazodi. Number 10, Chloe Downey. Number 9, Lacey Downey. Number 4, Emily Hawillo. And number 2, Gia Coldonato. And now the lineup for your Sayville Golden Flashes. Freshman number 21, Julia Lilienthal. Freshman number 13, Sophia Baffardi. Sophomore number 7, Sophia Cangelosi. Sophomore number 16, Lucy Livingston. Sophomore number 4, Abby Galaris. Junior number 18, Delaney Lutz. Junior number 22, Courtney Thornton. Junior number 8, McKenna Farrell. Senior co-captain number 12, Anna Meserve. Senior co-captain number 2, Kelsey Restivo. Senior co-captain number 3, Olivia Redden. And senior co-captain number 9, Taylor Haas. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in facing the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Have a great day.
Okay, the starting lineups have been introduced. For the visitors, West Babylon at attack, it'll be Chloe Downey, the younger sister of Lacey, along with Jenna Kazadoy and Lindsay Olivar. At midfield, of course, it's Lacey Downey, along with Samantha Serrano and Samantha Mosier. At D, number 11, Ella Stewart, number 18, Sarah Belashmi, and number 20, Rebecca Vital. In goal, number 00, Maddie Wasek. Let's check the starting lineups for Sayville. At attack, you've got number 9, Taylor Haas. We spotlighted her in our opening. Number 2, Kelsey Restivo. And number 12, Anna Meserve. At midfield, number 7, Sophia Cangelosi. Number 8, McKenna Farrell. And number 13, Sophia Baffardi. On D, number 3, Olivia Redden. Number 16, Lucy Livingston. And number 18, Delaney Lutz. And in goal for Sayville, number 21, Julia Lilienthal. You see her right there on your screen. Let's take a look at the coaching matchup, Vanessa. For West Bav, it's Coach Colleen Kilgus. And for Sayville, Coach Adam Snitkin.
Yeah, they're both legends in the game in high school sports. They've both been around 15 plus years in these programs. They've built them up into really top contenders on both sides.
Sayville in the home white, West Babylon in the visiting blue with the yellow numbers. Of course, it'll be Lacey Downey to take the opening draw control for West Babylon.
And we have Sophia Baffardi on draw, number 13.
Just a sophomore, but as Coach mentions to us, a tall girl. Stands over 6 feet tall.
Actually, I believe she's a freshman going against a senior. It's pretty incredible.
Draw control, number 1 of the afternoon. And it's West Babylon who comes away with it. They get it quickly to Lacey Downey. West Bab moves right to left on your screen. Ella Stewart with the ball. She'll stop and hold it up. West Babylon takes their time getting into his set.
And Coach Kilgitz mentioned that she's really going to slow down the game today for us. So it looks like her team is executing that.
Morseer on the far side. We'll have a catch with Lacey Downey, who's at the top. Again, being very slow and deliberate on this opening possession. Just underway here. First half. From Hank Field in Sayville, Mike Trezzo with Vanessa Windsor.
You can already tell that they're playing Lacey really tight. Not a face guard yet, but they're definitely keeping a close watch on her.
She's going to have to be willing to give it up and get some of the younger girls involved. Comes this side to Belashmi. She gives it off over to Chloe Downey, again the younger sister. Gives it back up top to Big Sis. Makes a couple moves. They chase her off the spot. She gives it up to Musier. West Bab works it around. Down to 23 minutes left in the first.
I think Sayville is playing this right. They're pressuring out now, forcing them to have to go.
Chloe guarded tightly. She has to dump it off to Lacey. Lacey on the move with the ball to her right. Lacey directing traffic as she stands at the top. She and Morseer, as you mentioned in your opening, Vanessa, are going to be the two key players for West Bav in this game.
Yeah, Coach Kilgus said that they really play well together. They listen to one another. They play off of each other. So I think we're going to see that today.
Back behind the cage.
I think Sayville's doing a really great job. To be 3 minutes in this game playing defense and not one shot, that's really great.
Olivia Redden is locking down the defense on the far side. Here comes Lacey. She thought about the shot. She's doubled. She gives it up, and we've got a whistle.
That was a great look. Like we said earlier, she's able to take it and also able to dish it. She has great vision on the field.
60 goals, 60 assists last year. Amazing.
Incredible.
Here's Lacey. She puts it in. Puts it high and puts it home.
That was absolutely beautiful. Such an unselfish play.
West Babylon goal by number 9, Lacey Downey.
So Mercier found Downey down at the wing, and I think that's incredible because it's so unselfish. Most players would have took it themselves.
Lilienthal, the goalie for Sayville, just a freshman herself, but as Coach told us, played at a high level, played a lot of travel, and a lot of high-level lacrosse coming up. So quickly, West Bab is up 1-0, down to 21 minutes and 25 seconds left in the first half. Bafardi again on the draw control, and this time Sayville had possession momentarily, and Lacey Downey took it away.
Beautiful cause turnover by Lacey. She's really great at that. If you put your stick out and she's there, she will check you clean and get the ball back.
Mercier, near side. Now looking to get herself open. Quickly, she's covered. And has to dump it off on the far side. It's Restivo with possession now. Back to Mercier. Again, West Babylon really taking their time here, Vanessa.
Yeah, and I think sometimes it's harder for a defense to mark that because you're used to such fast play. So they're really going to have to use their communication skills and really get out on the ball like they're doing now. And that's a caused turnover for Sayville.
Finally, Sayville gains possession, and it's Sophia Cangelosi, but quickly she turns it over, and West Bab is back the other way with Alex Lynch.
You know, Coach Kilgus mentioned that she was going to be using Lacey Downey for those caused turnovers. And like the player she is, she's executing that.
Lacey holds the ball at the 30-yard line, directs traffic with the other hand. Down under 20 minutes to play in the first.
She saved it.
And they're saying it did go out of bounds and it's going back over to Sayville.
Yeah, you know, I think it just is a ref interpretation.
Farrell on the move quickly into the zone. And we've got a whistle that stops play. So here's the contrast we set up at the beginning, Vanessa. Sayville looking to play fast, and you saw them on the move into the zone really quickly on that trip.
Yeah, Coach Snicken mentioned that he has a lot of fast players, and I think we're seeing that here.
They'll whip it around the horn, comes near side to Anna Meserve. Meserve, a lefty player, gives it up top. Close range shot is a save. Nice save that time by Wasek. Wasek looking for the clear. So Sayville gets off one shot on that trip, and quickly West Babylon's back on the attack. Lacey through traffic. Nice feed in front, but quickly Sayville defends it, and it's scooped up by Cangelosi. Nice ball movement in front. There's a shot, and there's a score.
This is incredible, fast-paced play. Galore is there with the fake and
Goal,
low
number
shot.
4, Abby Galaris.
Galaris on the nice feed from Restivo. Puts it in, gets Sayville on the board, and we are tied at 1. 17-15 left in the first. Again, Buffardi, the freshman, is going to work against Lacey Downey.
You know, they're both doing an incredible job on the draw. You know, it's 1 for 1, which is why it's 1 goal, 1 goal. Win the draw, rule the world, they say. So I think we're going to have to see what the outside girls on the circle do. Seems to be getting pushed out.
This time Lacey comes away with it and gets it quickly ahead to Coldonado. Coldonado with the ball along the far sideline. Gets it this side to Messier. Morsier still with possession. Looking to crank up the shot. She does, and it's a save. Nice save that time by Lilienthal. Downey behind the cage with a nice feed in front to Morsier. Morsier puts it home.
Downey's at
West
X.
Babylon
She
goals,
always has her head
Samantha
up. She
Mercier.
sees Mercier.
A feed from
That was
Lacey
a
Downey.
great quick stick
Makes the
shot.
score 2-1, West Babylon.
West Bab up 2-1. So Lacey Downey with a goal and an assist in the early going. For Sayville, it was Abby Galaris from Kelsey Restivo on their 1 goal. Coach Snitkin is going to keep Sophia Bellardi in the draw control circle, working against Lacey Downey.
Lacey's really playing like a senior today, but I think this freshman is doing a great job. She's counteracting the draw. I think it's just going to be if she finds the ball.
Ball still loose at the edge of the circle, and it's going to go West Bab's way again. Sam Morsier, as we said, headed to play some lacrosse at University of New Haven.
Yes, Coach Kilgus mentioned she recently committed this week, so it's pretty exciting for her.
Brand new news right off the lacrosse commit wire. Just a junior is Morsier.
Yes, a 2024.
Lacey Downey now with possession on the move to her right, gets it back in the middle of the field. Nice ball movement, and again, beautiful save that time by Lilienthal.
This is great ball movement. And that's going to be a foul. for Sayville.
Wow.
So this is an 8-meter. Anytime there's a foul in the 8, the opposing team gets to be on the hash mark that's closest to the foul. I think the refs are talking about what happened, maybe discussing where the foul was called.
So it looks like they might have changed the call, Vanessa, and made it not an 8-meter?
Yes, so if 2 refs have an opposing opinion, then it's going to go to the team who has first possession, which seems to be West Babylon still.
Cole Donato on the move. They close in on her, and she gives it up to Morcia. Morcia with a spin move, trying to beat 2 defenders. She's knocked down, and we've got a whistle.
Mercier's doing a great job of getting in the 8, and I think the more that she gets in the 8, she's finding that she's getting those calls, so she's playing extremely smart.
Morcia with the free shot, puts it low, puts it in.
This is a great placement shot by Mercier.
West Babylon goal, number 15, Samantha Mercier.
She really knows where to place it. She could see the goalie
That
is
puts the
high,
score at West
so she went
Babylon
low.
3, Sayville 1.
First goal of the day for Morcia. And West Babylon now up 3-1 over Sayville. We mentioned West Babylon came into the game at 1-1, having lost to Syosset 10-9, and having beaten John Glenn. Sayville comes in at 2-1. They were 14-3 last year, and we've got a timeout. We'll step away, be back with more action right after this. This is the Orlin and Cohen High School Lacrosse Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin and Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
On Sunday, June 4th, it is going to be the 2023 Boys Undisputed Lax Showcase College-Bound Laxers. Sign up at cblaxers.com to secure your spot. It's going to be a great event. Again, that's Sunday, June 4th, 2023. There you take a look at Coach Snitkin's huddle. Vanessa?
Yeah, I think that he's probably telling his players we need a sense of urgency here. Don't get down. It's a 2-goal game. In lacrosse, the best thing about it, it's extremely forgiving, and you could score goals in less than 5 seconds.
We talked about the contrast in styles coming into this game, about West Babylon wanting to slow things down, which for the most part they have. They've taken a lot of time of possession. Sayville, contrastingly, has had very little time of possession and really only 1 or 2 shots so far in this game.
Yeah, I think where West Babylon is winning the game right now is on the draw circle. They have more possessions, which is ultimately going to get them more offensive opportunities.
And you mentioned Coach Kilgis, the great job that she's doing in what was supposed to be for her a rebuilding year.
Yeah, I think that she knows her players. She knows what they're all capable of. And she told me yesterday that they're each going to play a role. And I think that they're all executing their role beautifully right now. And I think it's in their favor.
Sayville, as I mentioned earlier, comes in 2-1. They beat Floyd. Close game that day. They won 8-7 over Floyd. beat Connecticut 15-3, but they lost to neighborhood rival Bayport Blue Point by a 9-3 count in their most recent game. Here they trail 3-1, 14:26 left in the first. Sophia Buffardi on her way back out to the draw control circle to work once again against Lacey Downey.
I'm really excited to see this draw after the timeout and see what Sayville has come up with.
Ball gets popped up into the air. Lacey's after it, and she secures it. Gets it to Morcier, who's surrounded by three girls. West Babylon again back on the attack. They're already up by a pair. Caldonado sends it to the far side and then gets it back up top. Switches places with Lacey Downey.
You could see those pick and slips that Mercier and Lacey are doing. And I think ultimately it's opening up the 8-meter for other girls to cut.
Lacey tried to find somebody in front, and instead it's scooped up by Sayville. Once again, it's McKenna Farrell who's on the move into the zone, gets it ahead to Buffardi. Good ball movement in front. Here's a shot and a goal. I believe it's Restivo who put it in.
Yeah, I think these seniors, I mean, this is beautiful ball movement from defense to offense. They move the ball incredibly quick, and they're not afraid to go to net instead of slowing it down.
Coach Snitkin talked to us about Buffardi. We saw what she could do on the assist right there as she gets it to Kelsey Restivo. Restivo now with the goal and an assist, and Buffardi with her first point of the day on the assist. So West Bab now up 3-2. 13:05 left in the first. This time Sayville comes away with it. Quickly on the move is Cangelosi. Sends it far side. Sayville will whip it back around the horn. Buffardi knocked off the play by Lacey Downey. Here's Cangelosi, a couple moves. Tries to send it across the field, nearly picked off. Buffardi thought about the shot, passed it up. Cangelosi sends it across the field. Shot from close range is stopped. Here's another, and that one goes wide.
Offense and defense are really battling here. You know, Sayville has a lot of upperclassmen on their offensive end, so they're really able to give it to anyone.
Good feed in front, and there's a goal. Anna Meserve that time.
And here Taylor Haas is coming to X. She fans Mercier, and she has a great fake in place.
Haas, as we mentioned, 14 assists last year. Her first of the game today. And now Sayville, for the first time today, is pulled even at 3-3. Sayville regains possession. Quickly ahead to Farrell. Meserve. Now Haas at the X. Haas with the spin move, and there's a save. Beautiful save by Watson. Sayville now starting to turn up the heat offensively. Turn and fire, and that goes off the foot of Watson. Sayville now starting to get the offense cranked up. Starting to get a number of players involved. Cangelosi is quick. We've got a whistle that stops play.
So that is shooting space, and Sayville actually created that off of their play. You know, if you're tied, that's a great way to get a ball in the back of the cage.
First 8-meter opportunity, and Cangelosi passed up on it. But Sayville will keep the ball. Nice feed in front.
Sayville's doing an incredible job with their heads up, looking for that one more pass quickly to find the open man.
Turn and fire. That one goes wide. But once again, Sayville will retain possession. Good feed in front, and there's a goal. Cangelosi.
Sayville goal, number 7.
Sayville's doing a great job working X and finding those high up cutters, and they're great at placing it. That's the second goal today they've had from an assist from X.
And second assist of the day by Kelsey Restivo on the goal by Sophia Cangelosi. And Sayville all of a sudden has that first lead of the day at 4-3, 9:18 left in the first. Once again, it's Downey against Baffardi. Both girls have been busy. This time, Baffardi uses her height to secure that one. Turn and fire by Mackenzie Farrell. Scramble for it, and Sayville is going to keep it again. Sayville now starting to pick up some of those loose balls, Vanessa.
Oh yeah, they're really scrappy in the 8. They go for it. They're able to re-attack very well.
McKenna Farrell with that ground ball. I think I called him Mackenzie earlier. Let me correct myself on that.
Right now the ref is calling 3 seconds. So you cannot be in the 8 if you do not have a player that you're defending. So you have to get out of there in 3 seconds. And that's going to be shooting space.
So now Sayville with the 8-meter with Cangelosi. Cangelosi gives it up. Goal. Good ball movement in front. Point blank shot by Farrell is turned away. Sayville keeps once again. once again, Baffardi uses every bit of that 6-foot-plus frame to keep that ball in the zone.
Yeah, I think she's using her height to her advantage.
There's a shot, and that one goes wide.
Incredible saves here by West Babylon goalie. I think she's had 4 saves just in this possession.
And there's another one.
You know, I think their goalie's doing an incredible job coming high and tracking that ball. That is a beautiful step save.
Maddie Wasik, the junior. Shot from Farrell goes wide, but Sayville keeps.
Sayville's doing a great job of regaining possession every time. So I think West Babylon is really going to have to pick up a ground ball or get a cause turnover here.
Let's see what Farrell can get done on the 8-meter. Good dish. And Taylor Haas puts it home.
It's a great unselfish play from McKenna Farrell to Taylor Haas.
Sayville goal.
She's
Number
on the
9,
8, but she
Taylor
sees
Haas.
Taylor
Pass
right
to number
on
8,
X with an
McKenna
opening,
Farrell. Sayville
and she
leads
just
5-3.
places it just around the goalie to make it 5-3.
So Sayville now with 3 goals in a row to take a 2-goal advantage for the first time today. As you mentioned, Vanessa, beautiful ball movement from the 8-meter on that time.
Yeah, I think they've really gained their spark back. Like Coach Snicken said they were going to do. They're moving it fast, and they're just finding the open girl. They don't really care who scores here. They just want the ball in the back of the net.
Baffardi pops it up in the air, and it's Cangelosi who gains possession. Cangelosi with the shot, and again, Wasik turns it away. 7 saves so far on the day for Maddie Wasik.
Wasik is doing a great job of reacting to the fast play shots.
Morsier back on the attack, and we've got a whistle that stops play. Again, the Eagles very, very deliberate on the attack. Here's Messier. Couple spins, trying to get herself loose, and they take it away from her. Good defense.
That's great team defense there. They had a triple team and caused turnover that ball, and they're not scared to switch fields and sprint up the field. They're doing a great job of the ball movement too.
Courtney Thorpe carries it in to Baffardi, gets it ahead. Good ball movement, gets it to Taylor Haas, and Taylor Haas is going to get an 8-meter.
She drew that shooting space to get on that 8.
Let's see what Haas has in mind. Straight to the cage, low shot goes wide. Galaris is after it and keeps it for her team. Steve-O on the near side. Farrell has it on the far side, looking to make a move. Beautiful move she's interfered with, and we've got a whistle.
That's an incredible take. As her coach mentioned, Farrell really is great at dodging in. Looks like they called shooting space again.
Farrell on the left side. Gives it up top. Buffardi looking in close. Instead has to dump it outside. Here's Restivo. Restivo is knocked down, and we've got a whistle after that play.
So they both played great there, defense and offense, but what happens is it goes to the team who's in position first. It's a great look and a great quick stick shot.
McKenna Farrell.
I love seeing these teams with the unselfish 8 meters. They're not afraid to assist it and find the open men.
6-3.
Great quick stick shot. Great assist.
First goal of the game for Farrell. Third assist for Kelsey Restivo. So as you said, Vanessa, Sayville being very, very unselfish on offense.
Yeah, they're always just looking for the open woman. They don't care who it is. Their eyes are up, and they play that really quick, fast-paced look-in game. Even as they're dodging, you could see they're looking to pass it if someone's open.
Sophia Buffardi and Lacey Downey have taken every draw control in this game. 10th time the two of them will match up. Once again, Buffardi using her height to her advantage. Gains possession on the move. Now to the middle of the field. Sayville with 2 players behind the cage. Nice feed in front. Cangelosi couldn't pull the trigger. Buffardi. Open and puts it high and puts it in.
That is a beautiful take and ripped corner, we like to say.
Number 13, Sophia Buffardi.
She does a great job of pretending to go left, went right, and hit that top left corner. She's definitely not playing like a freshman, and her coach mentioned that to us over the phone.
So we've said it a couple times, don't mean to belabor the point, but Buffardi really using that 6 foot plus frame to her advantage, and we saw her do it on the draw control as well as on the shot that time.
Yeah, I think she just had to settle into the game like any freshman. You know, 2 rival teams, and first time you're on the draw and you're against Lacey Downey. Not an easy feat, and I think she's managing it very well.
Sayville up 7-3 over West Babylon. If you're just tuning in, no, this is not a football game. Thornton comes away with it. Dumps it off to Missouri.
Very interesting to see that West Bab is actually slowing the game down when it comes to the 30s. When I was talking to Coach Kilgus, I kind of had in mind that she was going to slow down the offense, but she's also slowing down that transition for her team, which has been working for them to get over the 30.
Kazaroy almost lost it, gets it back on the near side for West Babylon. Morsier now with possession. Lacey trying to split defenders, gives it off to Morsier. Nearly loses it, but keeps. Trying to get the shot cranked up. Low shot is a save. Nice save by Lilienthal.
I think that's a crucial save in the game, even though it's 7-3. You don't want to end a half with a goal.
Inside a minute to play in the half. Sayville with the ball and the 4-goal lead. Will they try to drain some clock here, Vanessa, and try to get one more shot?
I definitely think they're going to try to get one more shot here. I think he's going to let them know when it's green. Probably when it hits 10 seconds, you're going to see that. And they got the green light a little early.
Turn and fire, and a score by Missouri.
It's a great play at X.
And you said it with just about 10 seconds left.
Oh, yeah. She looks in, Haas, and she finds Brazier again at X, and she's able to get it right over the goalie's head.
Sayville's now padded it to a 5-goal advantage. We're down under 10 seconds left in the first. Buffardi and Downey. Official trying to get the position just right for both players. Ball gets popped up in the air and West Babb gets possession. Let's see if they can do anything with just a couple seconds. And no, it goes back the other way. And that's going to do it for the first half. So after one half of play, Sayville leads West Babylon by a score of 8-3. We're going to step away and be back with some halftime coverage right after this. This is the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week on TNT Sports Video Productions.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, and foot and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Incredible pass. Johnson on the other end. And then a goal back for Farmingdale.
Double comes every time Spallina beats it. He's got to give it up. He does to his brother who scores.
Spallina to Spallina. You have Leonetti behind her. Batika fires and a save by Bowden. Her fourth already.
Fourth in 7 minutes. And another one.
Oh my, what instincts. And then her
Minning score.
Gives it up, McNamara. He rips it and he scores.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Today is a very special day here at Sayville. It is Madison Maddie Mergel Day. Madison Maddie Mergel was a 4-year player for Sayville and tragically lost her life 3 years ago while attending and playing lax at Mount Olive. Maddie is widely known as one of the best captains ever to come through Sayville. She always made sure the young girls felt a part of the team and was an amazing leader. We continue to raise money for the Maddie Mergel Scholarship given to a graduation senior from Sayville who plays either volleyball or lacrosse or both. Also, we retired her number 27. We bring her jersey in her bag to every game and hang it on the surfboard on our sideline. Maddie loved the water. Also, the girls, all her, my captain, is their motto for every season.
Amazing, and I'm glad here at Sayville they continue the work for that scholarship fund to give a deserving senior here at Sayville who plays lacrosse and/or volleyball that scholarship, Vanessa. It's a terrific thing, and we're here at T&D hope we can help out in some small way for their goal to do that.
It's absolutely beautiful. I mean, we, spoke with Coach Snicken. He's had these girls for 15 years plus, and we talked about that it's more than just lacrosse. They're family. They really want to live out and have a legacy for Maddie here with the Sayville girls lacrosse team. And I think by doing these things, they're really putting it to work.
And something with such a strong visual like that, with the surfboard, with the backpack on it, it's a constant reminder to the girls of almost like her presence being on the sideline with them.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful. And I love that they retired her number. I think that really shows the type of captain and person she was to this program.
As far as first half stats, again, Sayville started very slowly. Their first couple possessions, it took them a while to get possession of the ball at all. And their first couple possessions were very, very short, not a lot of shots. And it wasn't until probably midway through that first half that they started getting the ball a little bit more regularly, started to put some heat on offensively.
Yeah, I think they need to just settle into the game. I mean, obviously, it's their home turf. They really needed to take the time to really just find the open man and play that fast-paced game that their coach wanted them to. I really think it came down to the draw in the last 15 minutes of that first half.
And as we said a few times, Sophia Buffardi, she started off slow. Maybe she was a little bit intimidated by Lacey Downey by knowing that name that everybody on Long Island now knows. But as the first half went on, she started to get a little bit more assertive in the draw control circle and started to get possession for her team a little bit more often.
Yeah, I think that she adjusted after the first 15 minutes. She started to know where to put the ball for her to use her height to her advantage. And I think you see that confidence because she just scored a goal in the last 5. So I'm interested to see what it's going to be like for the second half.
For Sayville, the only player with more than one goal is Anna Meserve. She has 2. The only player with more than 1 assist is Kelsey Restivo, who has 3 assists. For Sayville, a goal for Restivo, a goal for Galaris, a goal for Cangelosi, 1 for Farrell, and 1 for Taylor Haas, along with an assist, our spotlight player for Sayville.
I think it's incredible. 5 out of 7 players on their offense have scored or assisted in the first half. I think it shows that they're executing, that they don't care who scores the goal. They just want to win the game.
We'll be back with the second half and all the action right after this. You're watching the High School Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video Productions.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
The 2023 Girls Undisputed Lax Showcase is coming your way. That's on Monday, June 26th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and that is this year's 2023 Girls Undisputed Showcase, showcasing the best in college-bound lacrosse players, Vanessa. There we see the tribute to Maddie Murgo on the back of the legs of one of her former teammates.
Yeah, I think they're really showing the support they have for this scholarship fund and how they looked up to Maddie Murgle.
A great show of solidarity. There you get a picture of the beautiful field here at Timothy J. Henk Memorial Field in downtown Sayville. You see the Sayville train station, Long Island Railroad in the background. As Sayville, as we said, started a little bit slowly, needing to play catch up until about midway through that first half when they finally turned on the jets and started to crank up the offense into high gear.
Yeah, I think when you're used to playing fast pace and a team switches it up like West Babylon did, really playing a slow game, it takes a little while to get used to and really push through that brick wall to getting to the other side of the field. And I think that after 10 minutes, they really saw that they needed to do that, regardless of what West Babylon was doing.
For Coach Kilgus's squad, Vanessa, can they afford to be as deliberate in the second half as they were early in the first half, or do they need to try to speed things up a little bit, or will that work against them?
I think with the score, what it is, they're going to have to pick up pace a little bit. They're not going to want to run out so much time like they did in the first half because they're playing catch-up right now.
As we mentioned, second half getting ready to start. West Babylon in the dark blue with the yellow letters. This time they'll move from left to right on your screen. Sayville in the home white, blue letters. Lacey Downey will draw against Sophia Buffardi to get the second half started. And again, Buffardi wins it and gets it to Cangelosi.
I think Sayville's playing smart on that draw. They know to keep it away from Lacey, even if she doesn't win it. Because she's good at getting that.
And a score. Galaris.
This is the fast pace that we're talking about. They find her up top. And number 4 is wide open with that stick.
Sophia Buffardi.
Abby Galoris is a dynamic attacker. She really does a great job of finding that opening in the 8 like she did there. And she's a great finisher.
Galaris with her second goal on the game. And Sophia Buffardi with her second assist this afternoon. Official working hard to make sure these gals are in the right position. But again, it's Sayville who comes away with possession. Shot goes wide.
I was going to call that as a cross check, I believe, which is why the shot went wide. Even on the 8-meter, you could see that Sayville has their eyes up, looking to make it an assist. So it looks like she's going to draw 2 and dump.
Good call that time.
It's incredible patience by Sayville.
Nice dish inside, and there's a goal by
Restivo. It was a great take.
Sayville goal, number 2,
She has a
Kelsey
beautiful
Restivo.
face dodge.
And again,
She
number
really
7,
sees
Sophia
that
Cangelosi
opening.
with the assist.
She sees that girl, she face dodges it in and fakes and shoots at the open net.
Cangelosi with her first assist of the game. Kelsey Restivo with her second score of the game. And Sayville now starting to open up the lead. It's amazing how this game has turned around, Vanessa. Sayville was losing the draws early in the game. Now they've started winning almost each one. And as you can see, Lacey is no longer in the draw control circle.
I think that was a smart move by Coach Kilgus, because if they can get into Lacey on the circle, she might be able to get it. It looks like Sayville's going to win it, though. Another face dodge and take by number 2.
Another goal by Restivo.
With the same move.
Goal,
I love
2,
it. They
Kelsey
find her open on the
Restivo.
wing.
Off the feed from number 13, Sophia
As you
Buffardi.
can see, she's open on the wing here. She face dodges that, protects her stick, and goes low. Incredible take by Restivo. That's her third of the game, correct, Mike?
Got the hat trick. 3 goals, 3 assists for the senior, Kelsey Restivo.
So they went back to Lacey on the draw.
Sayville again comes away with it. And they're looking to push it once again. Beautiful feed, rifle shot with a score.
That was a beautiful shot that had some power to it and placement.
Sayville goal, number
McKenna
8,
Farrell.
That is a beautiful
Off the
look
feed from
behind
number
X.
2, Kelsey
Sayville is doing an
Restivo.
incredible job finding the open man up top from an X. And here we have Farrell that just ripped it top left.
3 goals for Restivo, 2 for Galaris, now 2 for McKenna Farrell.
Restivo is going to play at Trinity College, an incredible school, both academically and for lacrosse.
Sayville up 12-3 now. 23 minutes left in the game. Started off as a beautiful day weather-wise, but continued to get cloudier throughout the afternoon. Now it looks like it may start raining any time now, as once again Buffardi puts it up in the air and Cangelosi comes away with it. Cangelosi's been doing a nice job coming away with those draws.
Definitely, she's doing a great job on this circle. You know, really you want gritty, fast players on that circle when you're taking the draw for that very reason.
Now Sayville can tend to work it around a little bit.
I think when it's 12-3, you're really just looking for the best shot, best take.
Beautiful save that time by Wasik. That's her 8th of the day. So Wasik has been busy. West Babylon taking their time even getting into the offensive zone.
So it looks like they're still playing that slow-paced game, even though it's 12-3. They really want to value the possession today.
Sayville with the long cross-court pass to Restivo, to Baffardi, to Farrell. Shot goes
save.
wide.
It's a great save. But also great ball movement by Sayville. I think like 6 people touched the ball outside of the 12.
Lashmi is forced out of bounds, and Sayville takes over possession.
You know, Coach Kilgus mentioned that she really just wanted her girls to learn from this game. She knows that she's in a rebuild year. She wanted to slow it down, but she also wanted them to learn what it's like to really go against a fast-paced team.
Morsier trying to split defenders. Stops, pulls it back out. Here's Downey. She's doubled. Gives it over to Morsier. Thought about it and then backed it out.
He called a 3-second, but she wasn't in the 8, so that's why she was outside the 12.
Morsier, Lacey Downey, doubled, knocked down. Morsier's shot goes wide, but I think that Lacey's going to get an 8-meter here.
I was giving, is that a red card or a yellow? That looks like it was a red card. Right now we're a little unsure as to why. However, the refs are handling it. They might have heard or seen something that we didn't see on the screen. Looks like they're discussing. So let's see this replay here. It looks like Lacey has ball.
Yeah, it looks like she got cross-checked across the face.
Yes, so the rules go, whenever you hit someone in the head, regardless if it's on purpose or on an accident, you should get a yellow. However, it did look like he pulled up a red card, so a little unsure. It did look like it went to the neck, which basically on ref's discretion, he can give a red for that, even if it wasn't purposeful.
Downey unselfishly gives it off to Morsier. Now gets it back. Up top. Nice dish in front. And they score.
West Babylon does have a great opportunity to really find an open man when they're playing man down. And I think they executed that beautifully. It was a great play shot, great feed by Downey to number 2.
Coldonado.
She's a midfield attack, and she's an 8th grader playing up on varsity this year.
Number 2, Gia Coldonado.
Great feed by Lacey and a great play shot by 8th grader Coldonado.
Yeah, you look up and down this roster, you see 3 7th graders, 3 8th graders, 3 9th graders, 3 sophomores, and just a couple seniors on this roster.
Yeah, very young team, so they're going to be around a while. We're going to see these names for 4 or 5 years for West Babylon.
West Babylon cuts the Sayville lead to 12-4 as Morseer comes away with it.
That's the first draw that West Babylon has won in a while. I think West Babylon is really going to try to push the 8 here. They're man up. Looks like the ref is going to call 3 seconds. Again, if you don't have someone that you're marking in the 8, you have to get out of it within 3 seconds or it's a call. Another feed by Lacey Downey and another goal by Gia Caldonado. The 8th grader with her second goal in about 1 minute.
Gia Caldonado off the feed from
It's a great crease cut and a great finish by her. You know, I think West Babylon, because they're well coached, they're really utilizing this man-up situation.
Third assist of the game for Lacey Downey, and as you mentioned, second goal in a row for the 8th grader, Gia Caldonado. So Caldonado is heating up in a hurry.
I think it gets exciting when you know you're man up, when you're an attacker, midfielder. It's a great opportunity to spread out, find the open man, and attack the cage hard. When you're playing a man down, it's not easy to play defense.
So West Bab, with now back-to-back goals, has cut it from a 12-3 lead to now 12-5. 18-24 left in the second half.
It's a lot of game left. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes.
Morseer was just about to grab that ground ball and was knocked down.
Yeah, I think that was a valid call. Kind of seemed like a little bit of a held check. West Babylon would be very smart to spread out, move the ball, and just find the open man. They're double cutting, which is exactly what they should be doing.
Downey takes it behind the cage. Now at the X, she directs traffic. Takes the shot herself, and a nice save once again that time by Lilienthal.
It's a great pickup ground ball by number 10, and that's Downey's little sister, Chloe Downey. That's a beautiful take.
And there's a score by Lacey.
As you can see, Lacey was really trying to work X there. It's a great shot. I mean, she barely had an angle. She was at the goal line and extended and was able to find the back of the cage. I think she's really showing her leadership right now. She's excited that they're man up, and she's going to go for it and take advantage of this.
Two goals, 3 assists on the game for Lacey Downey. As we mentioned at the start, 60 goals, 60 assists last year, over 300 career points. And before this is all said and done, Vanessa, she could very well be the all-time leader on Long Island.
She's definitely up there, at least top 5. Seems like West Babylon has found a little bit of a spark here.
Morseer with possession. Morseer looking for room. Instead, she takes it behind the cage. Now trades places with Downey. A lot of traffic in front of the cage. Downey still with possession. couple spins. And whistle. Wow, what a hard shot and what a save by Lilienthal.
It's a big save right there.
5th of the day. That shot was a rocket, Vanessa.
Yeah, it was a great shot and a great save.
Back the other way is Restivo, and she scores. 4th of the game.
Restivo's doing a great job getting open on that backside. They know to find her. They know she's there. They hit her. She has that great hitch fake and placement shot.
Kelsey Restivo, the senior, 4 goals, 3 assists on the game. You see her right there on your screen. Downey will take the draw control, again working against Buffardi. So after West Babb had scored 3 goals,
that's going to be a yellow. And again, it doesn't matter if it's on accident or on purpose. It's an automatic yellow card. It happens on the draw sometimes when you're going for the ball. I think these refs are just really trying to call a tight game, make it safe for the girls. But it's been a really clean game so far.
Sayville back on the attack. They lead by 7. West Babb got as close as 6 after scoring 3 consecutive.
Yeah, I think Sayville's really going to make them work to get the ball here. You know, when you're up.
Good dish in front, Meserve. I think they're going to wave that one off.
So they called a push there. That's why she's on the 8-meter.
Meserve, the lefty shooter, with the ball. Gives it to Cangelosi, and it's stolen.
That's a great cause turnover by number 2, Gia Caldonato. The 8th grader is really making a name for herself today.
Caldonato scored a couple goals in a row. Now, as you mentioned, with that forced turnover right there.
It's a big play for an 8th grader.
West Babylon back on the attack. Let's see how patient they can afford to be right here. Down 7 goals with about 13 minutes left. Downey's not going to wait too long. Gets it in front, and there's the goal scored by Delaney Lutz.
That's an awesome assist by Downey to number 18. She's a junior. And it's a great quick stick shot right in the back of the cage. They must practice those because there's been a few of those today.
An assist from number 9, Lacey Downey.
Oh, that was my bad. It's Sarah Belashme. I had number 18 for Sayville as Delaney Lutz, but it was 18 Sarah Belashme.
And she's a defender, it says, but it seems like she's playing midfield right now on the draw circle.
Belashme with her first goal of the game. Downey continues to pile up the assists, her 4th of the game.
I love how excited she got for her teammate on the screen.
Sayville with 13 goals and 13 minutes left in the game. Nice save that time by Wasik. I have her down unofficially for 9, Vanessa. I think she might have more than that.
Definitely. This is a great save. I think the pipe helps a little bit, but great job by defense getting that ground ball and getting it back on the offensive side.
13-7, 12 and a half left in the second half. From here at Hank Memorial Field in Sayville, Mike Trezza, Vanessa Windsor on hand to bring you all the action along with our T&D Sports Video production crew. Great crew, season opener for us. There's a hard shot, goes wide.
Oh, they're going to give it to West Babylon. So what he's saying is that they followed and they got that ball before the goalie got to the end line. So he's giving it to West Babylon. That's why they always say, make sure you follow the shot. Crucial time to have it in the stick of Lacey Downey. The goalie is out of net right now, which means they called a foul on the goalie.
She has to scramble to get back in, and then she makes the save.
That was a great hustle play. As you can see here, while she had the foul, she sprinted back to the cage, made sure she was there before the assist.
5 saves on the day for Lilienthal.
Here we go, Julia. Let's get there, White.
West Bab on the 8-meter. Balashmi. Nice dish in front, but skips off the stick.
Yeah, I think sometimes you have to take it yourself. I think it was a good play, but it was just a little bit too late of an assist.
Yeah, it seemed like there was a lot of traffic in that area, and as you mentioned, Vanessa, I think she might have been better off just firing up the shot herself.
I agree.
Down under 11 minutes left to go. Sayville up by a half dozen. I'm thinking back to that timeout that Coach Snitkin called in the first half when Bellardi was losing most of those face-offs, Vanessa. You said he'll make an adjustment right here. He did. Bellardi made one, and that's really helped turn this game around.
Definitely. You know, usually they say whoever wins the draw the most is going to win the game. They say that about ground balls too. But I think here in this game, the draw was crucial for them because Sayville does such a great job of scoring on transition. So when they were winning the draws, I pretty much think they scored every single time. They're really making West Babylon here. It seems like they're stalling a little bit to kind of run the clock, which makes sense considering they're 6 goals up. Some great coaching on both ends today.
Is there anything that can be done by the officials to compel Sayville to shoot right here.
No. Right now, what West Babylon has to do is they have to pressure ball.
Cangelosi puts it in.
I think Sayville's just being patient here. You know, I think right now what their coach is saying is, hey, get it around. You find someone open, which they did, and she cut right in, had a great fake and place shot.
Bellardi with her third assist on the game, and Sophia Cangelosi, as we mentioned a couple times, good foot speed, and showed it again. We've got more girls lacrosse action coming your way. Tomorrow is that 10 a.m. or 12 p.m.? That is a 10 a.m. game. St. Anthony's, the Big Bad Friars of the Catholic League, hosting Wantor at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Vanessa will have that game for you.
Yes, I'm very excited for that. Two nationally ranked programs. Should be a great Saturday morning game.
Down to 9:21 left in the game. And again, Bellardi gets it to Cangelosi. That's been the formula pretty much all afternoon. Nice ball movement. Galaris had the shot but couldn't pull the trigger.
I think they're just taking their time, making sure they're not just taking an opportunity, but taking the best one. Right here, they're really wanting to value possession because they want to run down that clock.
Again, Sayville moving the ball crisply.
I don't think we see many drops from them today.
No, they've handled it really cleanly.
Which
Good
is
point.
really great. I think that shows what they do in practice. You know, stick skills can't outbeat stick skills. If you're valuing the possession, you're going to win the game.
14-7, Sayville on top. We've had a couple football scores here this afternoon. 7-3 before, now 14-7. I guess you can kind of tell I like football.
Yeah, I like football too. You know, and T&D also covers the girls' flag football.
Yeah, we've got some great girls' flag football coverage coming your way this spring, which I can't wait to get to. Yeah. That's going to be a lot of fun.
My 10-year-old was the only girl 2 seasons ago. She played in the flag football league. We're a big football family, and she's so excited it's now in the schools.
That is
She can't
great.
wait for middle school.
Awesome.
It's a lot of fun to watch.
Farrell is patted down with the stick, still with possession.
Sayville comes up with it. I think that shows all the ground balls that they've gotten today.
Galaris bounces one in.
You know, I've had the privilege of training Abby Galaris from time to time, and she's just incredible at taking it in the back of the cage.
Number 4.
As we mentioned, tomorrow it'll be St. Anthony's hosting Wantor in girls lacrosse. On the 8th, the boys take over. We've got Sachem East against Sachem North. That'll be the Ralph Pepe game. On the 11th, we've got the girls, Syosset against Manhasset. Also on the 11th, Chaminade takes on St. Ignatius. We had 2 St. Ignatius games last year, St. Ignatius of Ohio and St. Ignatius of San Francisco, believe it or not, Vanessa. Two different schools of exactly the same name came in from out of town to take on St. Anthony's last year. So we've got a full slate of games coming your way all April, all May. Going to be great.
It's a great draw by Lacey Downey. She really placed it.
Sayville now up by 8. Under 7 minutes left to go in the game. So West Babylon has to go away from that patient stuff and start firing up the shots.
It's another 8-meter because they called a foul.
This time it's going to be Messier.
Yeah, you're not allowed to fully extend when you're playing defense, so as soon as they see that full extension, they're going to call it. Great save. A nice pickup by West Bab.
6th of the day for Lilienthal.
I think both goalies have done a great job today. Some really great saves on both ends.
Julia Lilienthal, as I mentioned at the beginning, just a freshman, but getting some real valuable on-the-job experience today. Once again, Cangelosi shows the wheels, gives it off to Baffardi. Nice dish in front. There's a goal.
Just beautiful transition. They're always looking for the one more. Their eyes are up. They can get it to their people quick, and they know where each other are. This is a great look, right from X cut, and a great place, low shot by Taylor Haas, the John Hopkins commit and senior.
Haas has been relatively quiet throughout the day. Second goal for her to go along with an assist. But now with the pair of goals, and as you mentioned, really nice, crisp ball movement by the Golden Flashes on that play. Sayville up 16-7 over West Bab. Lacey Downey still in there taking those draw controls against Boulardi. This time it comes to Thornton. To Boulardi.
So you hear their coach telling them, get a touch, slow it down. But I don't think they're in red. I don't think they're stalling yet. I think they're in green. And that means go if someone's open. So these are all terms most coaches use. And I can hear him on the sideline. And he yells it, and then they find the open girl. They've done a great job of that today.
So I guess we have time now, Vanessa, to talk about both of these coaches and the terrific job they've done in over 15 years, each of them, at their respective schools.
Yeah, I mean, Sayville and West Babylon are always ranked. Newsday ranked, other journals ranked, and I think, you know, you can really see that both of their teams respect and value their opinion. They both executed both their plans. And I think they've done a great job building up these programs and being contenders each and every year. They're in playoffs.
Shot goes wide. But Boulardi, I have to say, it has been an absolute key in this game. Now I understand why Coach was so high on her when he spoke to you and me on the phone earlier in the week. He was essentially raving about her, and we've seen it's been almost visible, her confidence growing throughout this game.
Yeah, it definitely has. I don't feel like she's playing like a freshman. And, you know, I think it's important to note that just because you're tall doesn't mean you're going to be a great lacrosse player. She really has learned to utilize her size, not only on the draw, but she has her head up, she cuts well. They find her when she's in the 8, and she finds others.
Sayville puts home another one.
Sayville goal, number 17, Juliana Montalto.
That's a freshman who scored, an attacker for them, and I think that's why they're getting so excited. Maybe her first goal this season.
Maybe her first goal at all. Juliana Montalto, the freshman attack. You see her there on your screen. Just scored her first goal of the game. with down under 3 minutes to go in the game. And Sayville now with a double-digit lead for the first time in this game. They're up 17-7. West Babylon comes away with possession. Here's Marcier. Not sure if that was a pass or a shot, but it's handled either way by Lilienthal.
Further, Brady, further. Give us some space.
Paige Manning now into the game for Sayville.
And again, they're just showing how they can move the ball and transition so quickly.
Under 2 minutes to play. Sayville up 17-7. Down to a minute and a half left. Sayville content to just work it around the perimeter. Taylor Haas getting some encouragement from her teammates on the sideline.
So we're less than a minute now.
Down to 40 seconds left in the game. It's Carly Cangelosi who's now in at midfield, younger sister of Sophia. So it's a family affair here at Sayville, as it is as well at West Babylon.
It's got to be fun to play with your sister.
I would think. 5 seconds. And that's going to do it. Final score from here at Sayville. Sayville 17, West Babylon 7. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be back to wrap this up in just 30 seconds. You're watching T&D Sports Video Production.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
There you see the final on your score. Sayville 17-7 over West Babylon. Sayville, as we mentioned a couple times, Vanessa, started kind of slow, but once they hit their stride and started winning the draw control, started getting possession, the landslide just started happening for them.
Yeah, they never looked back. They found the open man, and a lot of girls scored and assisted today. So I think they had a very well-rounded group of girls on their attack that got it done.
The senior, Kelsey Restivo, led the way with 4 goals, 3 assists. But again, we mentioned it throughout the afternoon, it was Sophia Buffardi in the draw control circle, facing off against Lacey Downey, one of the most vaunted, one of the most celebrated players on Long Island, if not the top player on Long Island, and started to win some of those draw controls and started to get possession again and again. She was a real key to this victory.
Yeah, as a freshman, I would definitely be using those highlights for recruitment. because Lacey Downey is an incredible player. I think she showed that today. They just come up a little bit short on the draw, and that freshman did an incredible job really placing the ball and using her height.
So Sayville goes to 4-1. I should say 3-1 on the season, and looking to take their place amongst the top small school teams here on the island. So that's going to do it for here at Sayville, where once again our final score is Sayville 17, West Babylon 7. Our producer is Mr. Tom Bruno. Our TD, Mr. Jamie Burkhardt, the genius. Our cameraman, Dave Stempel. Also, Evan Laurie. For everyone here at T&D Sports Video, including my partner, Vanessa Windsor, this is Mike Trezor saying so long, thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow.